Just in is this 1956 Mercury Montclair Phaeton 4-door hardtop. It runs excellent. It appears to have its original 312 engine in it as far as I can tell. It has power steering, power brakes. It does have a brand new carburetor kit in it, but it still isn't quite running 100% right. We're going to probably, when I get back to the shop, put some new spark plugs and stuff in it. Just give it a little better tune-up. We've also got some other things to do to this Mercury. The power window switch on the driver's side is a little funky. That needs to be fixed. And I've got a little brake work to do and stuff on it. So, but I did want to get the video on so you guys can take a look at it. But we do have a few more things that we are going to do to the car before it gets delivered to our customers. Engine runs good though. It does have a chassis lubricant, which I think is super rare on that. And power steering, power brakes. Also has power seats, front seat, and also has power windows, which is pretty rare options. This car came from the factory as a turquoise and white car. Years ago it was painted black and white. Probably, I'm guessing by looking at the paint, probably 20-30 years ago. And it still looks great for a daily driver condition car. We'll kind of go around the chrome. All the chrome was really polished nicely. The front bumper and stuff all looks original and has a great shine to it. Some of the lettering and stuff and the black lettering starting to fade out a little bit, and it's got just a little bit of surface rust at the very top on the chrome, but really a nice straight original bumper, just in great shape. The headlight eyebrows and stuff have a ton of paint chips in them. There's a few pits here in the bird, and a couple small pits in the Mercury emblem, but really in all honesty, that Mercury emblem's in great shape. As far as our hood gap on the driver's side is real nice. Passenger side gap's really in good shape as well. Hood lays down nice and flat. As we look up and down the sides, nice straight old car. It's got bias ply wide white wall tires, got the original hubcaps. As we look at that front fender, it's got a bunch of tiny little paint imperfections, like little scratches and stuff. But all in all, it's in great shape. No rust blisters anywhere down low. The door's in great shape as well. Yep, no rust blisters there in the front or the back. It's nice and clean. Lower door on the rear is good. Lower quarter panel's in good shape as well. The only thing I see here, it's got just behind the fender skirt, it's got a couple paint cracks here, which might be just a start of a little bit of bubbling there possibly. Fender skirts and stuff are in great shape. If you look at the bottom side of this car in the trunk, the floors, frame, and trunk on it are all original and super solid. Check out the undercarriage pictures, but a very solid old Merc. Back bumper looks like brand new. Beautiful back bumper. The chrome dual exhaust tips come out nice. Trunk lid fits great all the way around it. The emblem on the trunk lid's not pitted or nothing, but it's just got where that chrome just gets a little tarnished. The gap fits great. I don't think it's ever been in a fender bender or nothing. That gap is absolutely perfect back there. Chrome around the rear taillights is good as well. It's all original. A few little pits, but all in all, it's in great shape. The back glass is perfect. The chrome around the back is in good shape. This car has beautiful chrome on it. As we open up the back door, it is missing one of those door sill panels. Other than that, there's absolutely no rust in the door jambs. Back door panels are good. Power window works in the back, up and down. Headliner's in good shape. Back seat's perfect, no rips or tears, just a couple little discolorations on it. But it looks like it's all original to me and just in great shape. Carpet's nice as well. Door shut's nice. Gaps on the doors from top to bottom are perfect. Doors open with ease. Driver's side window works up and down as well. All 4 windows work, so all the power windows do work. Door panel's in great shape. You can tell they originally were turquoise. Somebody had them professionally dyed years ago. Seat's excellent. Dash pad's perfect, and the dash is really nice. Everything cleaned up great. It's got its original radio, original clock. I mean, nothing was messed with on this car. Runs great. The only thing I noticed when I was driving it out here, you know, when you give it a little gas, it spits and sputters a little bit, so we got a little more tuning to do on it. As far as chips and stuff, you've got some little chips in the black, but all in all, paint front to back looks very presentable. Rear quarter, no blisters down low. In front of the wheel all looks good. Bottoms of the doors look good. Might be just a start of a little bit of a, you can just barely see it, tiny little surface rust blister, but very small. There is some pitting here in this chrome above the phaton piece is all good, but up here is pot metal, so it does have some pitting there. Mercury really made a beautiful car back in the mid-50s. Just like I said, this car is, as far as chrome goes, is absolutely fantastic. Put my towels back in here. Power window works good in the back. This window here, I do have a new one ordered. This window is cracked, but it will be replaced. I also have a new fuel sender. The gas gauge doesn't work, but the fuel sender is on order, so that'll be fixed as well. Driver's side window works well. Temperature gauge works, oil pressure gauge works, alternator gauge works, and speedometer works. So wipers we're going to have to look at. They're not working. And heater, blower, fan isn't working, so the wipers, gas gauge, and heater fan right now aren't working. Horn works. It does have power steering, power brakes, power seat, power windows. I know it's going to need a little bit of brake work as well, so the odometer shows 46,750 miles. It's got the gold on the steering wheel and the power steering. Power brakes work great. I just think it's probably going to need a wheel cylinder or two. Like I said, it's just got that little sputter when you give it a little gas. Probably got some dirty plugs in it. As far as the shocks go, the shocks are great. They don't bottom out or anything. They go real well. As far as our front end goes, it steers nice. The steering wheel feels nice and tight. Like I said earlier, I apologize for not having it 100% ready, but I wanted to get it on the website, so we will have it tuned up. We'll have the brakes better, and just get it ready for sale. So as far as the brakes go, a little pull to the left, but they have a good solid pedal. I'm just gonna let it spit and sputter a little bit and see if we can get it up to highway speed, see if it comes out of it. I know when we were detailing it, we got the distributor a little wet, and I think maybe it still might be just a little bit wet on there. Speedometer works, seems to be accurate, about 45, 50 right now. Cruise is right down the road, front end feels good. As soon as we get it tuned up and get a couple of those wipers and stuff working, this is going to be a great turnkey driver. There's 60 down the road right now.